They say hard work always pays off, but nobody tells you what happens when it exposes the wrong person. 2 years ago, I learned that lesson the hard way. I was working as a data analyst at a mid-sized marketing firm. On paper, it was a good job. Decent pay, stable company, and a boss who loved to hear himself talk. Let's call him Derek. Derek had been with the company for 8 years. 8 long years of meetings, speeches, and taking credit for work he never did. He believed being loud meant being smart, and being intimidating meant being a leader. Most of us knew the truth, but nobody challenged him, at least not until I arrived. 6 months into the job, I noticed something strange. Our weekly reports took the entire team nearly 20 hours to complete. The process was outdated, repetitive, and inefficient. So I did what I was hired to do. I built an automated reporting system, quietly, carefully. And when it was finished, those same reports took just 2 hours. 2. I thought Derek would be happy. I thought he would celebrate the efficiency. I was wrong, very wrong. Instead of praise, I was called into his office. He leaned back in his chair, smiled, and told me I was working too fast. He said I was making the team look bad. He said my system created unrealistic expectations. What he didn't say, but what I understood immediately, was that I had exposed him. You see, Derek had been telling upper management that these reports required 40 hours a week. My automation destroyed that lie. 2 weeks later, HR called me into a meeting. Derek was already there. 3 write-ups sat on the table. Insubordination, missing deadlines, creating an unprofessional work environment. All false. I was fired on the spot, escorted out of the building, like I had committed a crime. I was angry, humiliated, and completely blindsided. But Derek made one mistake, a big one. He didn't know that I document everything, every email, every Slack message, every line of code, and I wasn't alone. The CEO's daughter worked in my department. We were friends. She had watched Derek take credit for my work, including a presentation where he claimed my automation was his idea. 1 week after my firing, I got a call from the CEO himself. He wanted to hear my side of the story, so I sent him everything, emails showing Derek taking credit, proof the write-ups were fabricated, screenshots of messages where Derek told me to slow down because I was making him look bad. 3 days later, Derek was fired, not laid off, not reassigned, terminated for cause, no severance, no protection, and during the investigation, they uncovered even more. Inflated budgets, personal expenses billed to the company. Then came the call I never expected. They offered me my job back with a 30% raise and a formal apology. Derek's position, they gave it to me. Today, I manage the team he once controlled, and my automation systems now run company-wide. As for Derek, last I heard, he's still looking for work, because in this industry, word travels fast. So remember this: never punish someone for being competent, never fire someone for exposing the truth, and never, ever mess with someone who keeps receipts, because quiet people aren't weak. They're just waiting. This is Quiet Reckoning, where patience always wins. Subscribe because the next reckoning is already waiting.